upside down for you guys. Wow. Crap. Let's see here. How am I going to do this here? Alrighty. I've only got a stream for a little while. I'm going to be driving. I'm just going to drive from Altoona, Iowa over to Newton. And then hopefully you guys can hear me okay. So this is an experiment. So let's go. Got you guys connected to the GoPro through my phone, and it's streaming through my GoPro Hero 13. So this is my first time really. Well, I've kind of done this before with my other GoPro, but we'll see. This will be more interesting to do. Cool, I'm glad you guys can hear me. I'm not going to be able to read the stuff on the screen too much because I'm going to be driving. So let's see how well this works. This is mainly an experiment. We're just driving from this Hormel place, Iowa Cold over here in Altoona, and hopping on Interstate 80 and driving over to the Catskill, and I'll keep you guys on for some of that. And then I'm going to I'm hoping that my weights will be perfect, because I have a pretty good idea of where to put my weights for most of these loads. So hopefully I didn't move my tandems too far forward. Usually I try to keep them not quite as far forward as the California 40 mark. Oops. I usually try to set them a little behind that. I'm usually pretty well balanced most of the time. But if I'm legal, I'll probably go with it, because I've already gotten fuel. I'm pretty much full on all my fuels. So how's the picture on your guys' end with the new camera? there is a major delay between what's being recorded and where you guys are actually at. I'm already about ready to be on the interstate. There's a good 30-second delay in this video. Get in the settings and turn off the screensaver thing. Here I are eastbound on I-80, just east of Altoona. Got two of you, or is that three? I can't see. Too bad I can't get both GoPros, turn both directions, and have you looking at me and the road at the same time and have it be like a split screen or something. That would be cool to be able to do that. That's what I was hoping I could do when I got two GoPros. But also to be able to stream or film two different angles of things at the same time when I'm doing stuff. I was hoping through the quick app that I would be able to start both of them simultaneously, but it's not able to do that. So I have to touch the record, turn on and record buttons at the same time and hope that they're pretty much starting from the same second. They're probably about a microsecond off or something. I won't know until I try to hook up the two videos together and put them on the screen together and split screen it in my editing program. Trying to get connected with the GoPro stream. I'm loaded. I'm streaming the drive through my GoPro 13. Skill, probably turn it off once I'm done with that. Then I'll have to go in and put all the stuff in. Turn it on public, because it might show it as, usually when I go live I have to go back in right after the live and put it on public, otherwise it keeps it as private right after it loads up. But you guys have a little bit of a delay. What the camera's filming and what you guys are getting. I'm watching this video in my phone and the video on the screen, and you got a little bit of a delay, like a 20-second delay or something. 20, I don't know what the delay is. It's a little bit of a delay. I go underneath an overpass and see it. The camera's picking it up right now, but it's not sending it. It takes about 10 seconds for it to receive that video to the phone. I'm seeing it on the phone about 10, 20 seconds later. Maybe it's only 5 or 10 seconds, but it's a delay. I'll probably stop on my way out here. See if they ever got me a reload. No reload yet. I'm gonna stop along the way and get me a shower later today. Passing this truck, and you guys are going to see it here in a few seconds. Now you see me approaching, you see me moving over. I'm already past him, already getting to the next truck, this Curio's truck. Yeah, that's quite the delay there. I'm on I-80 east of Altoona, heading over to Newton to scale the snow. Yeah, quite the delay there. It's okay. Interstate 80. Thanks, man. All right. I can't really read the screen too much. I tried to, but the print's pretty small. It does. I'll be taking I-80 to 74 down to a road 32 that cuts over to Highway 65 over by Lebanon, Illinois, just north of Indianapolis, and then take 65 down into Indianapolis and cut across over to 70 up 465 or whatever, and then 70 over to just outside of Dayton. Slow down just here a little bit. Going 76. I don't really want to get pulled over. 156 and I'm going over to the 168. That's how far I'm gonna do this stream. I'll stay on while I scale the load and stuff, but I'm gonna got the loves of Newton after I scale and stuff. I should be okay on my weights. Hopefully I don't have to reboot, slide the tandems again. Been there. I've been by Huntsville before. I was going back and forth between Texas and Florida for a while. And I went a few other places in Alabama. I think I went near Huntsville, but I'm not sure. The tandems, that's for changing the distribution of weight. And in order to be legal, you can't be more than, you're not supposed to be more than 12,000 on your steers or over on their steers anymore, especially with the deer guards on the front. But they usually look at the drives can't be over 34 on your drives and 34 on your trailers. Split between two on your trailer and your drives and your front axle on your steer. You can't be over 80,000 gross. And if you're over gross, then there's no way you're going to make it legal. But you got to keep it under gross, and then you also got to be able to slide your tandems. And a lot of guys only are able to slide their trailer tandems. Some guys are able to slide their fifth wheel plate as well to help them redistribute, but it's a little bit advanced to use your fifth wheel plate to slide your weights around. You can do it, but yeah, and it can change how legal you are. Because some states have where there can't be more than so many feet between your your kingpin on the trailer that connects to your truck and where your axle is on the trailer, your front one. And like California, it's got to be about 40 feet. Florida is about 41, 42, something like that. There's some other states that have some regulations as well with weights and stuff. It gets to be a little bit ridiculous. Another 7 miles. Actually, 6 miles. Yep, you're not supposed to. And it seems like there's a lot of places where scales aren't even open or they're under construction, but there are some places where the scales are always open. They drive a day break before 8 hours is up, and you always want to drive at least 3 hours before you try to stop to take a half-hour break, or you're going to have to stop to take another half-hour break before that 11's over, unless you're stopping before that anyway. Work up to 14 hours a day. There's all kinds of stupid stuff. This is Iowa scenery here. I'll be at the here about 4 miles. Get off, pull into the Loves, pull onto the scale, and see if we're legal or not. This is Interstate 80 in Iowa, between Altoona, Iowa, outside of Des Moines, and Newton, Iowa. From milepost 143 to 168 is what I'm doing the live stream from, and then when I get in here, like I said, I'm gonna scale the load. I'll show you guys what my weights are. Tell you whether or not they're legal for those of you that are not truck drivers. Then I'll carry on my way and get down the road, and I'll get to get out there to Ohio. Somewhere along the line, I'll stop and get a shower. When I gotta stop, take my half-hour break, I'll stop and go in and get a shower. I don't know if you can see that in the camera, but the Loves is up at the top of the hill. Here's the exit. dude who just tried to shortcut your way. Idiots. Don't think I need my turn signal on anymore. Alrighty, let's take you up off of here. Go to the weigh my truck app, done. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Let me go back over here for a second. Go on duty. I got a different trailer now. $211. Okay, now I'll go back over here. Newton, and then we'll hit confirm. Now we gotta change the trailer number to 211. Let's see, are we legal? Do we have to mess with our tandems again or not? Ooh, we're a little heavy on our trailer. It's over 34. So I need to move my tandems forward 1 or 2 holes to even it out. Alright. We're gonna move forward. No one's pulling in behind me. I try to do this in front of the scale and then I just straight line back onto the scale. You're not really supposed to do it that way, but if no one shows up, then I can just straight line back onto the scale. No big deal. But if someone shows up, then I gotta drive all the way around again. So connection might get kind of wonky. Let's see. All right, let's hope no one shows up to the scale. All right, got to pull this out. Pull forward a little bit. I want to put weight, so I want to pull forward 2 holes, which is approximately, I usually try to make a mark. Yep. Well, here's this yellow sticker here. There's that. There's where our tandems are. Okay, there's no other yellow sticker. There was one down there, and yeah, so this yellow sticker, we want to get approximately roughly in this area, and there's not enough dirt on this trailer to write in. I usually try to write, so I kind of can tell by this yellow sticker going from right about where this utility thing is over to approximately this utility, and that should shift the weight enough. That's roughly 2 holes, and this camera is about to run out of battery, so hopefully it lasts let's see, we got 20%. So, alright, here's what we do. Keep that popped out. That's our trailer brakes. This is our truck brakes, basically. And I'm gonna first pull. I don't know if I can zoom with this thing or not. Okay. Try to release the brakes. I don't know if those pins moved in or not. Let's go see. Because I want to pull it back, not forward. Okay, I just pulled it the opposite direction I wanted to, because I couldn't tell if it was sliding. No one's tried to pull onto the scale yet. Generally, you're not supposed to do it that way. So, we're going to pull forward. Let's go check to see how forward we are, see if we're in the right spot. If we're back to where we left off from, hopefully not. Okay, just a wee bit more. It is a little bit over, but we gotta go right here. This needs to be about right there. That one's still coming up on the scale. I want to be able to get back onto the scale before someone tries to pull onto it, so I don't have to pull all the way around through the parking lot and back around. That's a pain in the butt. Just a little more. Let's go check that, because it don't take much. It doesn't feel like you're moving it very far from the cab, but hopefully I didn't do too much. A little further. Let's try. Push that back in so the pins go back in. And then we'll just back into it so it comes back to where we wanted it. It won't go all the way to that gray utility thing, but close. And then we'll back onto the scale real quick. And see if we got it. So, and I get to see the delayed video on my phone. That's what you guys are seeing. I'm already ahead of you by like 10 seconds. So, all right. I'll back into it. There we go. Let's see. And then we'll pull on it. We gotta go make sure that the pins are all in. So we'll walk around the whole trailer. Make sure all 4 pins are in there, and hopefully this signal doesn't get weak between the GoPro and my phone and the internet on the truck. So there's 1 pin, there's 2 pin, three pin, 4 pin. All right, and we are a little further than we wanted to be, but let's go see what that does, because I'm not getting fuel at all other than maybe topping off the reefer later before I deliver, to make sure that there's at least 3/4 to full of fuel, which is generally what you're supposed to do. Okay, let's back onto this thing before someone shows up wanting to scale. This is kind of a no-no, but as long as no one is trying to come onto the scale, it's all right. I only do this if there's no one trying to come onto the scale and I don't see anybody approaching it. I watch very carefully. Really, you should be driving around, backing onto the scale for people that don't know what the hell they're doing, and will, you know, it's all Alright, am I on the scale? Yes, I am. Alright. So now, done. Confirm. Reweigh. The first weigh is usually 14 or 14.50, and reweighs are about $4 to $4.50 a piece each time, and hopefully you only have to do it once or twice. So let's see what these weights are. Did we go too far? Not too far on my drives, but one hole. Okay, I did go too far, so I gotta pull up in one hole basically, because one hole's about 500 pounds, and as I drive I will lose some weight on the drives anyway, but it won't be that much. You gotta use a lot of fuel to use up 400 pounds. So I got too much weight, so now I need to go back about probably where I originally wanted to. So I gotta move the tandem back one hole to be legal. Hope we can still do this without someone else pulling up. Both of those went in. Cool. All right. We need to move one hole forward. I want to pull back, so we need to move these back. So this, we need to get right underneath that utility where we originally wanted to be. So, yeah. We're not moving much. Hopefully I got enough battery to finish this out for you guys, because I have 10% battery left on this camera. People just want to walk. Let's see if we moved at all. Hopefully it doesn't take much and you're moved. Let's check this out. Okay, we'll push this back in. Yeah. Well, we just gotta. No. Shit. We gotta move. Someone's pulling onto the scale. I was hoping that wouldn't happen. But alright, set our pins. Now I'm gonna have to drive around because we got a guy, if you can see that in the mirror, he's scaling and he doesn't use the app apparently. Alright, I gotta get out of his way. If you're in people's way, make sure you move out of the way, but I try to get things done without having to move any more than I have to. Alright, just try to get this done before I run out of battery. I'm gonna go over here to in front of these trucks real quick and see where that pin is. Try to be out of people's way. Hopefully no one wants to leave here soon. Try to get straight. Important to be straight. Let's go see where. We're at 6% battery. Okay. One hole. I'm trying to get this right here. So basically, this is where we're at. Right there. Just got to push back a little bit. And hope I don't go too far. Yeah, let's go see where we're at. Not quite. That should have been enough. Hopefully not too much. .5% battery. Perfect. Right where I want it. I just gotta pull forward out a little bit so that pin goes in. We gotta check the pins and we'll go back around and hop on the scale. go drive over onto the scale and see how we did. Wow, there's not a lot of trucks parked right here in Newton. That's like unheard of. Alright, that guy pulling off the scale, yes. It's Decker. Let's hope we don't have to do this again. Reweigh. Next, accept 450 at this scale for a reweigh. What do we got? What do we got? Did we do it right? Down to 4% battery. Still 140 over on the trailer. Okay. Okay. Well, this guy's in my flipping way. Hopefully he didn't go inside to get his ticket and park right there. I'll stay with the truck and try to slide my tandem and watch for people to come, but I won't park there and then go inside and get my ticket. You're supposed to go around and park at the fuel island. So I'm gonna have to back off the scale, because you're not supposed to slide your tandems on the scale. Big no-no. You can mess up the calibration of the scale, and then the scale won't be right. Alright, so one hole back. Darn it. Okay, I've got 2% battery left. Let's hope I can get this done before the battery runs out. Get both those pulled. Yep. Okay. So, one hole. Okay. That was what I wanted right here. No, actually, that's too far. We just want to go basically here. Stuff gets it's good for 140 pounds. I can get a ticket. I've never had an overweight ticket. I don't plan on getting one. Down to 2% battery. Okay. Actually, I need to go. Whatever I was saying, I gotta move the tandems back one hole. I gotta shove some weight onto that, onto the drives off of the rear. So I gotta go forward. guys are gonna run out of battery. We're at 1%. You guys may not be able to finish out with me before this camera shuts off. So hopefully you guys are able to watch the rest. Let's go see if we got it to where we want. Yep, that guy did. He parked in front one and got his ticket. Couldn't go drive around like you're supposed to. Alright. Stupid rug. Pull onto the scale and see how we did. See if you guys can see that before the battery runs out. We're at 1%. What's this guy doing? Is he wanting to get onto the scale? Guy doesn't know how to set up very well if he's trying to get on the scale. Right, let's turn this off. I might have messed this up. Really? I don't know if I'm going to worry about it's shifting so much, and I only moved this guy's waiting for me. Fuck. Alright. Dang it. Well, I'm gonna pull up here. I'm gonna have to plug this camera in before it runs out of juice. Yes, that guy is pulling onto the scale. He's all crooked and crap. I didn't know what the heck he was doing. Alright, let's plug you in, hopefully before the battery runs out, so you guys can stay with the live stream. Well, I've got the camera plugged in, but I can't tell if it's charging or not. It might not work. It may have to be off to charge. So, alright. I'm gonna have to go pull around and redo this. If I put myself back into the same hole. I need some chalk. Alright guys, I can't take you with me this time because I'm keeping you guys plugged in. Hopefully that'll keep you guys from the battery from going out. Might just end the live stream and figure it out, which I think that's what I'm going to do, and I can tell you guys later. Just got to move that 160 pounds off the trailer forward, but you move about 400 to 500 pounds every time you move a hole. So but if you got a lot of weight, it can shift it a lot more with each hole. So I think I might end this live stream, and let's see here. That's just my playback. Alright, I'm gonna end this live stream and go figure this out. How do I end this?